What's up, YouTube? So anyway, there's a certain person who's trying to come back in my life. Says I can make about $1,600 a week. And I turned it down. Well, why would you turn down $1,600 a week? Seems kind of stupid, doesn't it? And who is this person anyway? Well, this person is my so-called cousin, who I used to work for, who I met my spouse through because she was one of the clients for him. And I mean my ex-wife. So why won't I work for this guy anymore? Or ever again? Oh, better yet, why come I don't want shit to ever do with his ass? Well, I'm gonna tell you. That's why I'm making a video, right? So anyway, this guy here, I used to drive medical transportation for him back in the day. And, like I said, I ended up meeting my ex-wife through that program that he was doing. Anyway, for about the first month that we dated, everything went good and smooth. We didn't have any arguments. I accepted her mysterious past because I wasn't going to ask her about it because I knew she was going through some shit. And she accepted mine, knowing that I was going through some shit. Well, one day, we were sitting there, kicked back, waiting on a session to end, having a really good laid-back day. Just chilling. It was beautiful. And all of a sudden, my parents pulled up to the place. I mean, just flew up to the place. Like, what the hell is going on? Get over here. What are you doing dating this girl? I heard this is for crazy people. Told her the same thing. Questioning her. You supposed to be crazy or something? What did you do to end up here? Okay, first off, the dude that tried to come back in my life, my so-called cousin, fucking lied. And the reason they came up there is because he called them saying that his $1 million a year business was about to be shut down because of me. Which is why the parents got so furious, because they was pissed off at me. Because if something that cost somebody $1 million a year business, then yeah, it's a big problem. But guess what else happened during that time? See, my kind of shrouded, mysterious past, it just made it look like I was just hiding being a man-child. Because you came up there to my place of work, making me look totally irresponsible. And it didn't help that I tried to follow my parents, well, my mother especially, her advice, following my dreams, and they failed, and I was late leaving the home at like 20s, I don't know how old, mid-20s. Which already made me look irresponsible. So now it makes it look like you guys are just totally fucking running my life. And that was a big, big, big turnoff right there. That was the downfall of our relationship. Starting right there. Starting right there. And then, of course, it didn't help because the parents were so worried after what they heard, after the lies that they were told, that I might just get chopped up any day. That I might just end up being a dead body in the ditch any day. Because they heard from this lying motherfucker that the girl was just a fucking psychotic monster. And for about 5 to 6 years, I dealt with that. Oh, but to add to the whole man-child thing, that was the rumor that was spread by somebody in the family, that my parents got me dressed all the way up through high school, iron and press my clothes and have them laid out. Pick out my fucking outfits! And of course, with me being mysterious like I am, and not being a good communicator, and with them coming up there acting like they did, it kind of all made her think, you know what, it might be true. He's still living at home with his mother. They coming up here barging like they still running his life and can choose who he dates. He's apparently racist against his own people because he leans kind of Republican and he listens to this white folks music. And I was told by a family member that he is racist, not telling her that I had social anxiety, which I probably should have told her that I have social anxiety, because that also made me look bad when I didn't want to go hang out. And it was like, do you really have a problem with your own people? Well, the problem I have with them is that most of them are idiots. And yes, I do have social anxiety. That is the biggest reason. But you have these people butting in, lying, fucking up my relationship, which did fuck it, because I never got any respect after that, because I had to constantly prove myself that I wasn't a fucking man-child, and that I did try different shit and it just failed and I was in a bad fucking spot. But it just added on and added on and added on and added on and added on. So do I want to work for this guy again who got the ball rolling for my downfall? After it took me because we knew each other for 2 months before I had the courage to even tell her I was interested in her. And you know how I did it? I wrote it in my hand because I was so fucking nervous about telling the girl that I was interested in her. Yeah. Back to this lying sack of shit cousin of mine. While still married to my wife, he gave me that trucking opportunity again. Now again, because my ex-wife did have a few issues mentally, but she was pretty much straight. But my rep was killed from all the shit I was just talking about. It was very hard to get any kind of respect, no matter what I did, no matter how good I was, no matter what. No matter how good of a dad I was, no matter what. And he gave me the opportunity to drive for him again. Now, I had gotten my trucking license, and he's like, yeah, you can make this big money. And I was getting ready to quit my job. And we calling him every week and calling him every week and calling him every week. Yeah, I'll have the route. Yeah, I'll have the route. Yeah, I'll have the route. All you need to do is just drive. And come to find out, the motherfucker didn't even have the trucks. This nigga wanted me to quit my job, go out and get a big-ass loan that I know I wasn't going to be able to pay back, buy an 18-wheeler, and then he supposedly get the route. This is after he said, hey, he got some trucks and routes, he need drivers. Fast forward a few years later, about 2 weeks ago, and I've been holding this in, because I hate that motherfucker. I hate his ass. Dad, he approached me, hey son, you know, you could make $1,600 a week, so-and-so. I'm not giving his name out. I ought to give his name out, but I'm not. Said you can make $1,600 a week. You still got your CDL, don't you? Nope. And then my old man wanted to look at me like I'm fucking stupid. No, I don't have my CDL because I made $280 in a week, and that was the biggest fucking check that I had. No, I let it go. I went and got a regular job with fucking benefits and been there waiting on Obama punk ass to get out of office. He's finally out of office. I can't wait till some jobs open up, maybe in oil and gas, because that's what I'm looking to get into now. And I can go ahead and move forward with my life. So, son, can't you go back and get your license? Yeah, I could. And I kind of left it like that. But I said I could, but I'm not interested for driving for so-and-so. Not interested for driving for him. Well, it don't hurt to talk to him. Well, yeah, it does hurt to talk to him. Because I remember this motherfucker, what he did to me. How he fucked my relationship off. Now, true, it is up to the people to move on. But you got a guy that don't know how to communicate. And the girl that was somewhat paranoid because of the shit that she been through with other abusive ass motherfuckers. On top of that, now I'm looked at as an irresponsible man-child because here I am in my mid-20s, still living at the house with y'all. Y'all done bossed up there, acting like y'all decide who I date and who I don't date, which is why I never told y'all anyway who I was dating. Because everybody I dated, y'all seem to have a problem with. And the girl was extremely uncomfortable answering certain questions, but you want to press the issue anyway. And yeah, my communication was piss poor, especially back then. Dealing with the social anxiety, it just all looked bad. And when you, can't say the very first impression, but when a person's getting that kind of impression of you, even though you're doing the right thing, it's kind of hard to get past that because you got parents on this end and other family filling her fucking head with this here shit. With other shit. And me being a piss poor communicator, not being able to communicate with her. So fuck this dude. I don't give a fuck if he ends up in a casket next week. Shit, if he does end up in a casket, I won't even go to the funeral. Because I'd probably be smiling that the motherfucker's dead. See, people need to stay out of other people's relationships. Period. Stay the fuck out of it. Leave people the fuck alone. Don't spread false ass rumors. Don't lie. So anyway, I guess that the old man, he's been kind of funny towards me because I said I don't want to talk to him. And there's no point in me explaining because if they really don't give a fuck what I have to say, which is why I don't talk much to him. It's no point in me explaining, look, this guy caused the big downfall, even though we told him that, hey, look, Dad, Mom, this dude is lying about losing his business because these people here, I've got more freedom than any driver who's ever been here. I'll go in, I sit with these people, I go through the classes with these people. They have absolutely no problem. They're praising our relationship. Ain't nothing going on about him losing the business. Wasn't able to really communicate that with them because, like I said, I was a piss poor communicator. So I guess I'm supposed to just quit my job. That's the thing. He looked at me like I'm shit. You got this opportunity to make this big money. You ain't making shit where you at now. Well, I don't want to deal with this lying fuck. Because that's all he does is lie. Just like last time. Where he talking about he got the routes ready. And he talking about the same shit again. And you telling me all the... I should at least talk to him. Why the fuck do I want to talk to this motherfucker? I'd rather put a bullet in his motherfucking head for what he did. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to know him. I don't want his phone number. I don't want a dime from him. I don't give a fuck if I'm dying in the middle of the street. I don't want his fucking help. It's a lying sack of shit that I don't want to deal with. Sit up here and be pissed at me because I don't even want to talk to the dude. You stupid for even fucking talking to him. Anyways, what time is it? It's 8:30. I got 30 minutes left to the tire shop open. Because they was busy and said they didn't have time to take my car up there, even though I found those big ass drag slick marks in the middle of the street. Oh, and the drag slicks, they were shined up on the side. I had plenty of time for that, but not time to run my car up to the tire shop. Of course, now I really don't know what time he drove the car, but I mean, it just looks kind of bad when I know the kids are picked up at 3:45, 4 o'clock. The tire shop closes at 7. My car is like 5 minutes away from the tire shop. Yeah. And then I go home, I see the car shined up and drag slick marks up and down the street. So anyway, yeah, I've been holding that in for about a week or so. Fuck this guy. I never worked for him. I don't give a fuck how much money he offers me. Not finna give up my fucking job to go chase a truck driving dream. Give up my job with my benefits to go chase a truck driving dream where I have to end up buying my own fucking insurance. And the nigga probably ain't even gotten a truck, just like the last time. And he said, oh yeah, I got the route ready. Call me in a week. I got the route in the truck. Call me in a week. And we call him 3-4 weeks at a time. And I'm sitting there broke, waiting on him. The kind of dude that we dealing with. The nigga.